Hey loves, it's Britt, and in this video I'm going to talk about what it means to have your moon trine with someone's Pluto in Synastry or vice versa. This is a super underrated, really good aspect to have in Synastry in the relationship chart comparison. So this aspect, while it doesn't create the intensity and quite the same level of attraction as like the conjunction or in the square or the opposition, this one has a higher level of compatibility and durability to it where we can actually feel really emotionally safe together. The moon person feels like the Pluto person can really help them articulate what they're feeling and even be a soothing influence on their emotional body in general. Even the moon can represent the home life. Like the Pluto person is seen as someone who is deeply healing and soothing to the moon person and also like promoting growth and transformation, but in the most like easy and wanted way possible. Sometimes with Pluto hard aspects, we're going to see the Pluto person providing a transformation that is not so readily accepted and wanted. But with this aspect, it's so gentle and soothing on the moon person that they really welcome the Pluto person in. They really want to share their emotional self with the Pluto person. And the Pluto person feels equally as safe, and they feel like the moon person is someone who they really understand at a deep level and who really understands them. So there's definitely a mutual attraction. The Pluto person could even feel a little bit obsessed with the moon person, like because of just how deep and intimate like their feelings that they have are. And that could be going both ways. I mean, they both just really feel a good feeling for each other. But the interesting thing about when it's a trine is sometimes this will go unnoticed. So this is just kind of like a unspoken emotional closeness that maybe some other hard aspects are louder in the synastry. But if you have this, it can be like a saving grace because on this really deep, intimate, emotional level, you get each other, you feel safe with each other, you feel safe to share your real heart, and Pluto feels safe to share like their secrets, their darkness. Like sometimes in this synastry, you could see Pluto being someone who's gone through a lot of dark, heavy stuff. And for the first time, maybe ever, they feel like they can open up about that stuff and not only be accepted, but actually even be soothed and healed as well. So, Pluto is like always that deep, dark stuff that we've gone through that's sort of unconscious, and it's like not our fault. It's kind of like fate, but it's definitely where we're really, really intense and compulsive and scared. Sometimes, our Pluto, we're just very scared. Pluto and Saturn, we really can feel quite um, a lot of fear in those areas. So when the moon person comes with this gentle trine to our Pluto, it's like you can really open up and allow that stuff to come out to be like shared and healed. This would be an excellent aspect to have between like therapist and patient or client, or counselor and client, or healer and client, or like someone who's actually healing someone, because they really do heal each other. And the moon person gets a lot of growth out of it. They really feel like the Pluto person is like a special soul person to them. And the yeah, the Pluto person, like I said, feels like they can be very intimate and vulnerable. And so this is like a number one aspect, like high up there, as far as emotional intimacy goes. Because this is like the intimacy and emotional connection that goes without even words, right? This isn't Mercury, it's moon. It's how we feel. We feel that our feelings are understood. We feel that we can grow through emotional sharing. And like you want to look at what is the element that is trine here. If it's water, like that's going to be a doubly emotional influence. If it's air, you know that you're going to have that more intellectual, communicative energy, right? So you want to look at the element of the trine and what's happening there. But this is a really good one to have, super underrated, because it doesn't create the spark and the buzz like the hard aspects of Moon Pluto that'll make people just absolutely go crazy for each other. And the transformation is maybe much quicker than in some ways, although it's not necessarily positive or easy. This one is like an easy transformation that's more slow, you know, it's more slow and steady, wins the race kind of thing. But the transformation does happen because, like, imagine it's like, you know, this is kind of the buzzword right now. It's all about, people are all talking about nervous system regulation. Well, no need to do any of that. Just have Moon trine Pluto synastry with someone, and your nervous system will regulate. So it's an aspect of letting down the guards, letting down the walls, taking down the walls and allowing yourself to be seen by someone. And they can have a very psychic and intuitive bond as well. The only negative thing really would be that, like, this can be kind of addicting, right? So this still is a plutonic relationship. Even though this is an easy aspect, this could still be classified as a plutonic relationship because the trine between Moon and Pluto is so addicting because of that emotional closeness and actual compatibility that we do have. But you want to look at everything else to see if there's enough other aspects too to show long-term compatibility. But even in any type of relationship, this is going to be helpful. This is going to be helpful in business. This is going to be helpful in friendship. Like, this is one of those saving grace aspects. Pluto trines are super underrated. Same with Pluto trines in the composite chart. They are excellent aspects to have for having the intensity of Pluto come out in a more harmonious way. That the transformation is more welcomed and it's easy and it's we flow together well. We go through the transformations well together. In yeah, it works out more favorably without even trying. The trine is something that happens without even trying, and that's how you sometimes don't notice it, is because it's just working without even noticing it. So this is like emotional intimacy without even working for it, without even trying for it. We have that closeness. So really good one to have. I'd love to know your experience of this aspect. Did it feel like this? I'm doing your requests. Let me know if you have any requests for me. I'm trying to do all of your requests. This was requested. And yeah, I do offer one-on-one sessions. My links are below. You can book with me there. Thanks for watching, you guys. Talk soon.